Hi everyone, it's Don and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, we all knew this response was coming. Well, the lawyer, Mr. Winkleman, has come out on the case of the child who fell overboard, and the grandfather was charged in the case with negligence in cause of a homicide. So we all kind of, right away, we feel sorry for this family. They're going through one of the most horrific things anyone could possibly think of. Not only do you lose a child at 18 months old, but on vacation, but you also have your grandfather in the mix of it as far as charges, possible responsibility, etc., etc. So right off the bat, I'm not ever going to blame the family for anything they say or anything they do. Of course, they say they're going to stand by their grandfather. It's their father. You kind of know you're going to try and stay until all the proof in the world would tell you that no, it was his fault. And it would take a lot of proof to prove it to you. And even then, who knows what you're going to do? It's your father, it's your family, right? There's not a lot you can do about it. So the family side of it, but now comes out the lawyer, Mr. Winkleman, and he is deplored. He is deplored at the behavior of the San Juan Police Department, and he says that they're just piling on this family after such a tragic, horrific incident, that they are making these things up. And he says he actually went as far as to say that he thinks that they may have been placing charges on the grandfathers to take the focus away from the cruise line, and that there may have been ulterior motives involved. Now, he quickly states that he doesn't have any proof of this. There's no evidence of this. But that's his working theory right now, is that that's why these charges were laid. And well, we're going to have to wait and see when this does get to court just how much evidence they did have and how they came to that choice. They didn't come to this choice overnight. It took months for them to come up with this. How long does it take to look at 6 camera viewings of the same incident happening? They must have studied and interviewed and talked a lot about this before they bring out these kind of charges, because they must know how it's going to play in the press. And they know the other lawyer is going to say that they're doing it to support the cruise lines. They don't want to lose the cruise lines' money. And well, you know what? They're not going to lose the cruise lines' money. That port is a very important part of the Caribbean process, and a lot of ships go and come from there. They're not going to not go there if because of a lawsuit. So I don't know if the pressure angle is going to come into effect or not, because it might not hold water. But the conspiracy theorist in myself and everybody out there would go, I think maybe they're just covering for the cruise ship. And you got to think of just how many people have to be involved for that decision to happen. Not only the officers who did the investigation, but the prosecuting attorneys and the cruise line. It would all have to collude into one to do this one lawsuit. And that's a lot of collusion, if you will. So we'll have to wait and see. But of course, the lawyer comes out and he throws this out there right away. The first thing he said was ulterior motives should never have happened. I don't think these charges are going to stick, because I think they did this for this reason. But don't worry, we're still suing. We're going to be suing Royal Caribbean shortly in court, and all will come out then. Well, yeah, that's what he's going to say, because he wants to go to court, and he may truly believe that the family is completely innocent, and they may be, and Royal Caribbean may feel they're not at fault. This is just a tragic, tragic event that happened, and the couple is adamant about the reason that they're suing Royal Caribbean is so this doesn't happen in the future. Well, with all the publicity that this has garnered and all the stories that have been out there and the warnings, do you think that that might have already sufficed? Do you think we have to go to court and get a financial settlement for this not to have happened again in the future? I don't know. I think if that is your main goal, maybe that has already taken place. If you know what I mean. Maybe, that goal has already been reached with the coverage that's already happened and the story that's already gone out and the tragic loss already. Just my thoughts on that. But again, I'm not in this situation, so I don't know how I would react. And none of us do until you go through something like that. So until then, I just hope the family all the best. That's all I can say. Well, I hope you appreciate this update. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Want to see more tips, more tricks, more travel vlogs from around the world? Hit that subscribe button. Till next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation.